Hello YouTube. Welcome to this little clip on my scales and stuff revealed. So I don't usually do guitar tuition videos. So this is kind of the clip I said I would never make. So I'm not a guitar teacher because I really don't know what I'm doing. I even made a video explaining why I don't do guitar tuition videos. I feel moved to do this video because I watched a YouTube video the other day from this guitar teacher, and it just pushed all my buttons in all the wrong ways. This was his opening speech, right, on the video. Watch this. I'll listen to this. In order to conceive of lines like this, you have to understand what all the triads and seventh chords are. So G Dorian flat 2 is from the F melodic minor scale. Obviously. So you have to know what all the seventh chords and triads are in F melodic minor. So you have a G Phrygian triad. What's it? I mean, you do not need to know that stuff. So hopefully this wee clip, I'm going to show you all my little licks and tricks that I do. Not techniques so much, but definitely my scales and stuff that I use. It might help and inspire rather than hinder and intimidate you. So, let's get right down to it. Right, so let's begin. We'll keep things really simple. I'm going to give you some licks to break you out of your blues pentatonic rut, right? That's the idea. Licks that you can learn, just rip them straight off me if you want, but put them into any key you want and any other minor blues back-end track that you having to be playing along with. And if you make it your habit to stick these licks in, you will create interest and you will broaden your horizons. You don't have, I won't be naming them, I won't be calling them Lydian or Mixed Lydian or whatever, Dorian, I don't even know what they are. But I've liked these licks that I've created or stolen or ripped off other people or adapted, put them into my own playing, and I remember where they go. So if you shout out to me, Paul, we're in C minor, I'll just play my bag of tricks licks in C minor. I'll just transpose them, and my bag of tricks is getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and yours will too. So let's just start by giving you a few licks that feel free to rip them straight off me, because I probably ripped them off somebody else, I don't know. Lick number 1. Let's first of all assume you all know your basic blues scale, right? Lick number 1. Let's try a little bit of colour, right? So that's the band's playing over A minor. Let's keep it to A minor. Why don't you go like this? Learn that note for note, and it just creates. Ooh, what's he playing there? Then that's quite nice. What's that? What did you do there? Yeah, I'll do it again. Wrong there. You see, I'm not very good. I'm really not very good. But you get the picture. Learn it note for note if you want, and then you can. I do little flavours of it. I'll go or whatever. Or whatever. The point is, learn it, stick it, and get good at it. Make it one of your things you lean on, one of your crutches. Every time you're playing the blues, do that lick or something like that, and it will create interest. Just to slow that lick down a little bit. These are the notes I'm playing. You'll always hear me add little embellishments, but that's the general thing. But that's the idea. Clearly from some sort of diminished chord against the band's A minor seems to add the interest. Lick number 2. The human ear seems to respond to patterns, as we all know from Eric Johnson, and Joe Bonamassa blatantly says he rips off Eric Johnson, so I can't do those. Like I said, I'm not good enough for that, but the idea of course is or whatever, just like you heard me doing my little intro clip. The point is, there's something in the human ear that seems to respond to that tumbling effect. So you could do, you know, the blues scale that you all should know, right? All that old guy blues stuff, right? Watch this. These little tumbling they fall naturally to the fingers, or they do to my physiology anyway. They might not to yours, but to me you play that fast, if you can learn it fast enough, it's the human ear picks up on that. It's fabulous. A little, it's not Bonamassa, it's just, I don't know, I don't know where I got that one, but anyway, consider trying something like that. Next one, again sticking with A minor. Why don't you include this note, usually followed by this note. Usually when the band moves to the turnaround chord, what we would call the theory guys would call it the 5 chord. So that's how I used to play, and now I might do things like this. Adds one heck of a lot of colour, so get that note in if you can. Trust me, adds colour. Next lick, if you are a subscriber of mine, you might have noticed that I spend a heck of a lot of time around, theory guys would call it the second note in the scale, but we're not going to talk big words here, we've agreed. So there's your chord, A minor like we've agreed to do. Like that note there, it's 1 fret above the root note. In the case of A minor that would be a B. I spend a heck of a lot of time around that note. For example, it just creates colour. I just do it all the time. It's in many of my YouTube clips, this second note. And so just visit it a lot. Find ways to visit it, whether it's techniques like that or ending up there on the scale. Anyway, you get the picture. That second note, it really pops. Find ways to get it in, but you could even rip this leg off. I tend to bend up to it because I like flourishes, but that's the note. You heard me do things like that. Just so you know what that was, it was a... So if the band's playing minor, I'm going with my favourite second note that I just told you about. Seventh. I'll stop talking music terms because we're not doing that. Here's a favourite of mine, then we'll go again. Watch this. For a second again. Just little notes that just seem to pop out. Here we go. The second. The second. So hit it regularly in your playing. Now this next one is a really interesting one, right? We've agreed already with an A minor. Now you know the C chord, and we know we can transpose that C chord anywhere up the neck to be different chords, but keeping that same shape. So if I got up to here, we have an A major chord, but you and I have agreed we're already going to stay in A minor. So why am I talking about A major chords now? It's the shape that matters to me. For some reason, my physiology, and this is really important. Don't try to copy people whose physiology is very different from yours. If you're just beating your head against a brick wall trying to do something that somebody can do, sometimes it's just because their hand is physically shaped different. But I find it really easy and enjoyable for some reason to tumble down that shape. I can do that all night long. I find it very pleasurable and I'm quite addicted to it. Now if I drag that shape down 2 frets, I'm now playing a G major chord. But when the band's playing A minor, there's a hell of a lot of notes that are common to me running down that G shape, that also the notes that happen to be in the A minor blues scale, so it's just like a cross kind of pollination of notes. But the point is, we don't need to know why it works. It works. So when the band's playing A minor, I can be playing. Whatever. It's all relevant to the A minor that the band is playing. Try that. So here's the notes I was playing. Sorry. Just in my repertoire now, and when you play it against an A minor. It's relevant and it's different, and that's the point. It's different, and if you did that and stuck that into your playing, although you're copying me, I probably copied. So I don't think actually that could even be a Paul Cook original. I don't know where I've got that from. I think it's come from within me. But it didn't matter because we all steal off each other, so feel free to have that one. As long as I get the credit. So, try that.
Thanks for watching my dad's video. If you want any tips, let him know. And also, like and subscribe.